It's important how you treat people. We're going to look at a passage this morning that gives the idea that how you treat other people is actually how you're treating Jesus. People are valuable, and people aren't valuable because other people decide that they are. People are valuable because they have inherent worth and dignity. God made men and women in his image, and we carry that image of God. We are unique in all creation in that way, and so all people have value. That is why you have to treat people well. And I want you to see this passage. This is Matthew 25, and we'll start at verse 32. It says, "Before him," that's Jesus, "shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them from one another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say to them on his right hand, Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in, naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous shall answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we you hungry, and fed you, or thirsty, and gave you drink? When saw we you a stranger, and took you in, or naked, and clothed you? Or when saw we you sick, or in prison, and came to you? And the king shall answer and say to them, Verily I say to you, inasmuch as you have done it to one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it to me. Then he shall say also to them on his left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and you clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and you visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we you hungry, or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister to you? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say to you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did it not to me. And they shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous unto life eternal. This is a picture of final judgment. And the idea that's really presented here is that how you treat other people, even the least of these people, is how you're treating Jesus. Think about that. God values people. God doesn't value the people that you value, or that someone else values, or that society values. God values every person, because every person has been created by a loving, kind, and good God. And he creates that person with a plan and a purpose. And when you encounter other people, it is your job to minister the love of God to them, the care of God to them. And if you see someone hungry, if it's in your power, you should feed them. If you see them thirsty and it's in your power, you should help them with that. You need to clothe people that don't have clothes. You need to help people that need help. You need to help the sick. You need to pray for the sick. You need to minister to the sick. And you need to minister to those in prison. This is the picture, though. How you treat people is how you're treating Jesus. If you want to love God, the greatest commandment is to love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then the next one is to love your neighbor as yourself. And did you know you love God by loving your neighbor? And if you hate your brother that you have seen, how can you say you love God? You express love for God by loving other people. And if you don't love people enough to be kind to them, to be good to them, to help them when they're in need, can you honestly say that you love God? Well, I hope this made you think. I hope this is a blessing to you. Go out and be good to people, be Christ to people, right? Be a representative of Christ in the world and minister love, joy, peace, redemption, and the gospel to people. I love you. Jesus loves you. Have a great day.